The work that Danny Koker has done as a writer, producer, musician, and History Channel presenter of counting cars is what has made him most famous in American media. Danny Koker is the proud owner of Counts Customs, a renowned Las Vegas business. Based on his media appearances, Counts Customs has become an expert at modifying vintage automobiles and motorbikes, showcasing his love for unique automotive customizations. In addition, Danny Koker participated in a variety of commercial ventures, such as running a restaurant and a concert hall. His public image has been shrouded in mystery, despite his successes due to persistent rumors about his health and possible legal problems. His admirers and followers are talking about these stories and become increasingly curious. But since the veracity and accuracy of these rumors are often questioned, it's crucial to handle them carefully. Daniel Nicholas Koker was born in Cleveland, Ohio, on January 5, 1964. His parents, Daniel and Mary Koker, reared him and his only sister, Kim, in a cozy home. His father was a director, pianist, composer, and vocalist. He played in a number of groups, such as the Rex Humbard Family Singers, Foggy River Boys, and Weatherford Quartet. The Koker family singers were later formed by the elder Daniel and his family. Danny followed in his father's footsteps and joined the family band at the age of 11. Danny had a beautiful voice from early childhood. The group played Carnegie Hall. His father and several other family members worked for Ford Motor Company. Thus, he spent his summers in Detroit, Michigan. Danny was up surrounded by auto mechanics. After purchasing a toy cruiser when he was 8 years old, he became fascinated with automobiles and turned them into a hobby. His mother used to tease him about being a self-taught mechanic, saying he had been talking about cars since he could talk. Danny's only formal automotive education, having only taken one auto shop class in high school, was building a profitable company out of his interest. When he said that all you had to do to reassemble it was get your hands filthy and disassemble everything to find out how each element functioned, he made it seem so simple. Though it was undoubtedly more difficult than that, at least he had construction expertise, and having several relatives in the car business didn't hurt either. Two things always took over his life: music and restoring cars. He has succeeded in striking a balance between leading his car store, Counts Customs, and playing with his band, Counts 77. In 2015, Danny Koker tied the knot. Danny Koker had further legal troubles in 2017 when a former employee of Counts Custom was accused of stealing from Koker's company. This lawsuit came at a cost of $75,000. Aside from lawsuits and claims of manufactured situations, Koker's personal life seems to be doing well. Koker wed his sweetheart Corey Koker in 2015. She now manages live performances and other business matters at Koker's other side project, Counts Vamp Rock Bar and Grill, and plays a significant part in its expansion. Online rumors that Koker wife Corey died in a vehicle accident in 2022 were shown to be false, as Corey is still alive and well. Apart from that, Koker's machinery continues to function, and according to this source, Counting Cars will get a second season renewal on the History Channel after a noteworthy season 10 in 2021. With $100,000 invested in every Counting Cars episode, Koker's estimated net worth of $13 million by 2024 indicates that his efforts have paid off. How Counts Customs started. Danny established Counts Customs, a unique store in Las Vegas, Nevada that specializes in repairing and customizing antique cars and motorcycles. He had been known as The Count, as he co-owned the local station KFBT and hosted the television program Saturday Fright in the past. He had a weekly TV program showcasing B-movies in which he played a vampire in a cape who had an affair with Elvis. He worked on this for 10 years. Locals started referring to him as the Count as a spoof of Dracula, and the nickname stuck. In the beginning, Counts Customs was essentially Danny's 1980s workshop, where he worked only on his own collection of classic motorcycles and hot rods, as well as the cars of his friends. He then started taking modification orders when other auto enthusiasts showed interest in his business. It has since grown to become one of Nevada's top vehicle repair and customizing businesses. It served as a catalyst for the History Channel to develop Counting Cars, a spin-off series with Danny as the lead character. Left Field Pictures and the cable channel's executive producers came up with the initial idea for it. The television show, which followed the production team as they worked on restoration projects at Danny's car firm, debuted on August 13, 2012, and continued for more than 180 episodes. Danny began contributing to the program in 2014 as an executive producer and writer, in addition to serving as its primary presenter. As a result, he could control more of what the public saw. Because the program often showcases incredible auto restoration projects, its fan base has come to appreciate it. When its 10th season debuts in September 2021, it will rank among History Channel's longest-running TV shows. It hasn't been immune to claims that the television program is phony and manufactured. Even though Danny repeatedly assured viewers that everything on his program was real, viewers couldn't help but believe that some inventive production work had also gone into making each episode more entertaining. Fans of Counting Cars often became involved in online arguments on the validity of the program when former cast members of other reality TV shows acknowledged that some of the incidents on their shows were manufactured. Right now, where is Danny Koker? When Danny's car customizing group returned on television, many were taken aback and thought History Channel had canceled Counting Cars. The first episode of their 10th season, which debuted in September 2021, featured the legendary Alice Cooper stopping by his establishment to get his classic Avanti restored and serviced. It is probable that the cable network will officially schedule a season 11 of Danny's reality show, given that it continues to win the ratings battle and has a loyal fan following. During the off-season from filming, Danny spends more time with his wife Koker, whom he married in 2015 after getting to know her via a mutual friend. His wife was employed by a tiny television station as a production coordinator and camera operator after her graduation with a bachelor's degree in broadcasting. She managed Danny's other enterprises with initiative, particularly the Count's vamped rock bar and grill. Her job was to locate various bands to play at their restaurant. In the end, she was in charge of planning more than 300 musical events annually. Because the couple was so private at first, it was thought that they would not want to reveal whether they were parents. They allegedly said, however, that they do not presently see each other as the other's parents, and that they do not have any immediate intentions to do so. The story that Corey had died in an automobile accident was eventually shown to be false. For what offense did Danny from Counting Cars get a sentence? In 2021, Danny Koker was sentenced to 3 years on probation after admitting to stealing a tow yard of a 2008 Cadillac Escalade. After an altercation in November 2019, the owner of the Cadillac reportedly abandoned it at a tow yard, according to court documents. Despite having given his permission for the tow yard to sell the automobile, the owner said that he was unable to get the vehicle back due to financial constraints. But Danny was friendly with the owner, and he made plans to have the Cadillac towed to his shop from the tow yard so Danny could restore it and give it back to its owner. Danny's actions were against Nevada law, which forbids taking a car out of a tow yard without the owner's permission or a judge's order. At the time of his first indictment, the maximum term for grand larceny auto was 10 years in jail. However, he was able to reach a plea deal with the prosecution, which resulted in the charge being dropped to a misdemeanor. Danny was required to do 80 hours of community service and pay the tow yard $25,000 as part of the plea agreement. Moreover, he was not allowed to carry or own a firearm while on probation. In many cases that started in 2018, Danny Koker's legal issues became worse and worse. In the same year, Danny sued 2 former workers of his counted vamped rock bar and grill, claiming they had embezzled company cash. The lawsuit sought $376,000 in damages and charged the ex-workmen with money laundering, forging bank statements, and transferring funds to their own accounts. Authorities launched a criminal investigation after the lawsuit and seized material from the residences of the former workers. The 2 ex-employees, who had left the state, were apprehended and extradited to Nevada in December 2019 on allegations of embezzlement and theft. Police also found evidence throughout the inquiry that connected Danny Koker to the Cadillac incident, which resulted in his arrest in March 2020. Danny's attorney argued that his client had done honestly and thought he was assisting a friend in need, which led to the misdemeanor charge being dropped and the probationary period being reduced. Danny Koker's personal and professional lives have been significantly impacted by his legal issues. In addition to the financial losses and potential legal ramifications, his reputation has taken a hit. As a well-known person, Danny's actions have drawn attention from the media, the auto industry, and fans. This has prompted comments and reactions. Danny released a statement in reaction to the legal issues, expressing regret and apologizing for his conduct. He promised to put things right after admitting that he had erred. "I'm sincerely sorry. I am aware that I let everyone down." His statement was, "I'm committed to moving forward and making amends." Danny has persisted in working on Sentence Counter and his auto repair company in spite of the legal issues. Some program backers, meanwhile, disagree, saying that legal issues have taken precedence over the car's repairs. Some viewers have gone so far as to demand Danny's dismissal from the program, claiming that his acts have diminished its moral standing and reputation.